conservative. It's more for an older crowd rather than a younger crowd.
Tell us more about the crowd.
There's a lot of drunken men. And there's like guys that come with their wives, like older people, though, like in their 50s or 60s.
Has there ever been like a bar fight?
Yes, there's always a bar fight. Every night. The sheriff always comes and he's always trying to shut the bar down. But it's not going to happen.
How do you go about saving money to get out? Is it you take portions of your check? Are you stuffing away everything you have?
Well, I only have like a $400 rent right now because my apartment's shit, so I'm saving up every
Do you have a goal of what you want to save? Do you have like a school or a place in mind?
I actually want to go to the Pacific University in Hawaii.
Right. So
that's where I want to go for nursing. Never really gonna.
Do you have a price goal? Do you have like a time frame that this is going to happen in?
I mean, right now I'm just trying to save up at least $10,000 to get out, and I'm only up to like $5,000.
Is there a reason you decided on nursing? Or something you want to do?
Just for money. It's a good field, and I know that's really it. I really don't want to, like, I just need to get out and get money. And once I get my money, then I can decide. I actually really want to open up a hair salon. So if I'm a nurse, I could save up the money and do that.
But you also have to go to school for hairstyling.
Yeah, but hairstyling school is really expensive. So at least in college I could take out loans. You can't really take out loans.
Are you going to do nursing and hairstyling at the same time?
If it's feasible.
It's not.
I know it's not. I was in nursing school for 3 years in real life.
Yeah, you're in nursing school. You know what kind of commitment this takes. And actually, to go to school to be a hairstylist is also
very demanding. You have to go there.
And then very hands-on, expensive.
If she has enough money, because this girl just wants to save up and get out.
Tell us more about Hawaii and how you're going to get there. 10K. 10K seems like a reasonable amount to...
Just to get there, and then I'll get a job there, you know?
As what?
Whatever, probably as another bartender until...
So you have a bartender
I just want to get out of Houston.
You have a bartender license?
You don't need one.
You don't need one?
No. You don't need it in a bar like that. It's not like you're working in Chili's as a bartender. You're just working in a bar. There's a million... Even in New York, you don't need a bartender's license to work as like in a regular bar.
Do you still do some of the same things you did in the orphanage? I mean, you must have had some activity you enjoyed doing if you played basketball or you enjoyed swimming or running. Have you carried any of that? Does anything kind of like even you out? Because you seem pretty intense.
Well, I work out. So that's what I really do. I run and I do exercises like that.
How was your life in the orphanage? Like, did they treat you badly? Were you treated any differently?
I had there was this one kid, Billy. Me and him were really close growing up. So we always had each other to fall back on. But then he got transferred out someplace. I don't know. They don't really talk about lives like that. And I mean, I liked my keepers, but they weren't.
Have you ever tried to locate your parents at all? Have you ever had in mind to maybe look for them?
I don't really care about them. I have one picture, and it's a ripped picture. I just don't care. Like, if you're just gonna drop me off there, why would I even want to find y'all, you know?
So then why do you still have the picture if you don't care?
I guess just sentimentality. I don't want to throw it away.
But it seems like it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, but at least I know I came from somewhere, or else I'll really be faithless and hopeless in life.
Are you getting government assistance?
No.
No? So you how did you get yourself a place to stay after you left? I'm going to say foster care home
Well, what happened was when I left the orphanage, I went straight, I was looking for a job. I was sleeping, I was basically homeless for a few weeks. And then I met Grace Ann, and she let me live with her for a little while. And she gave me some money, just to start so I could just move out and get an apartment. And then I started making good money, so I really...
So, you said you had a lot of trust issues.
Yeah.
Have some of those evaporated? You've made a core group of friends?
Well, I, trust the girl I work with, Daisy, and I trust Grace Ann, but I will not, I still think of myself first. Basically, I use people to get by. It's not that I trust you or I honestly like you. I'll tell you things, but I'm not gonna sit here and stop my life for you.
If you accidentally got pregnant, would you keep the baby, or would you get an abortion, or would you wanna keep it or do what your parents did to you?
No, I would probably abort it. I would abort it only because, one, I wouldn't know who the father is, probably. Mm-hmm. Number two, I don't want my child growing up without a stable home and a stable family. And it's just I don't have money for it.